Hey, good morning, y'all. Welcome to Fear No Human. And there's 6 questions that you have to ask yourself before you get what you want. Let's get it. And that first question is, who are you? Not, what is this body? Because you ask someone, say, who are you? Or when you first introduce yourself, hi, I'm Amos. And then you say where you work, or you say your last name, because that's the family you're a part of. Or you might even say your hobbies, but who are you? Because we aren't this. We aren't our name. We're something else. Who are you? And then you can take who are you a little bit further. Once you define who you are, now you can define who you want to be, right? But those two work in sync. Now, who do you want to be? These other questions will help us figure that out. Next. So this is the second question. What do you want? And I genuinely mean it, y'all. You gotta retreat. You gotta spend time with yourself, talking to yourself in a way, asking yourself what you want, right? Who you are, what do you want? Because when there's all this energy all around us, because we are energy beings and we are around constant energy. All around us, constant energy, constant chaos as well. So sometimes you have to retreat into somewhere peaceful. No phone, no music, no earbuds. Just let natural sound. I personally love being in nature. Being in nature helps me answer these questions. So, who are you? What do you want? And why do you want what you want? What is your motivation behind wanting something? And list it, write it down. You need to write these questions down in your journal and answer them. Why? What is your motivation? It can be anything, to be honest with you. It could be your ego. You want a nicer car because you think a nicer car will make you look cooler. All right, if that's your motivation for it, good luck, but that's your motivation for it, and that could be something very strong for you. Personally, I like to use my whys, my reasons for doing things, as people. I list that. Why do I want what I want? Well, I want what I want for me too, but I also want what I want for my future kids, because I genuinely believe what I want would be beneficial to my future family. Why do I want what I want? I want what I want because I need to help my mother. / I want to retire my mother. That's why what I want. Why do I want what I want? Well, my girlfriend, I'm trying to marry her. Well, I got a lot of stuff on my side to take care of. I got bills to pay. I got stuff to get done. So these people are why I want what I want. They're that extra motivation in there to achieve and to do stuff. Now that you've defined what you want, right? What is your purpose? Now, before you even say, oh, I know exactly my purpose, most people don't. And I don't think a lot of people sit down and question themselves about it, because it's actually really hard to figure out what your purpose is, at least in my experience. Not even hard like, oh my gosh, I've been working at this for ages and I still don't know what it is. It's not that kind of hard. It's a emotional, mental, and physical test on you. I feel like finding your purpose is our first quest. It's a little quest God gives you and for you to find. And I'm just going to talk about this from what I've done, from my perspective, how I found my purpose. I basically looked at where there was an intersection of my skills, I guess you could say talents, my interests. Especially, I took into consideration stuff I really was a part of me as a kid. Ever since I was little, I had a camera in my hand. I was filming something. I was making little movies. So I take that into account. What is something that has always clung out to me for a long time? So that could just be a hobby that you really enjoy and want to make it into something. And prayer, going on long walks. You have to go on long walks to answer these questions, but going on long walks and praying and talking and working through it, what your purpose is. And then once you think you know what your purpose is, you have to actually try it. And sometimes you'll try it and realize, is this actually it? And sometimes you'll try and be like, oh, this is harder than I thought, but I still enjoy it. I still feel like unburdened because there's no more guilt, because you're no longer not doing what you need to do. You're doing exactly what you need to do, so you have no reason to be guilty. What is your purpose? So now that we're here with the purpose, the next question is, so what's your purpose? What do you want? And then, does what you want align with your purpose? This is even deeper. This is a year down the road. But you have to ask yourself these things as you're going. You gotta edit your life. So in life, if life's a big editing page, you copy, you paste, and you cut. Sometimes you have to cut stuff out. And asking yourself this question is a nice little pause to figure out if you need to cut, copy, or paste. And the last question, which could be a whole video by itself, is when are you going to start living? Seriously, when are you going to start living? We only got one life. We don't have a lot of time left. We're just a vapor. Even if you live to 100, when are you going to start living? Because you might as well. We don't even remember the other dude who lived to 120. What's his name? I don't know. When are you going to start living? Because when you start living and when you start aligning with your purpose, aligning your desires with who you are and who you're supposed to be and your purpose, you don't have a choice but to start living. And living's the best thing there is out there. Genuinely. Actually trying in life. And I'm not saying that everybody has to be a business owner, has to be rich, or has to do this or that. I'm just saying, when are you gonna start living and chasing life? Grabbing life by the balls and twisting them. No diddy. But when are you gonna take it seriously, fam? Like, bro, when? Here I am. I'm up 5:30 in the morning getting this done because I asked myself this question. I've already asked myself all these questions except for when are you going to start living? And I told myself last week. I've told myself actually many times. But last week, I'm gonna start living, and I mean it. So that's why I'm up. That's why I'm making this video. I have a 30-minute timer to do this video, edit it, and post it. Anyway, y'all, thanks for tuning in. If you have any positive criticism, critiques, just comment down below. Remember, this is a place where we chase our purpose passionately. We die for the dream. We kill the old man, the old habits for the dream. But this is a safe place. This is a place where we fear no human.